All right, Soccer 605. We're visiting with Coach Duane Kavanaugh of the Groton Tigers. You guys came in and had a good battle against the O'Gorman team today.
Yeah, I was really happy with our performance. There's a good team. They're pretty physical, and we stayed with them for pretty much the game. Gave up one early goal, a good goal, and then they got a couple of goals that we probably could have stopped. But other than that, I thought our girls played really, really well. I'm really proud of them.
Well, and one of the issues coming in and playing some of the teams like O'Gorman and Sioux Falls Christian is you're playing on turf as well as at Aberdeen. Do you guys have much of an opportunity to practice on turf?
About 10 minutes before we got here. Yeah.
Does that make a difference for your players?
I thought we adapted really well today. We've been playing on a lot of long grass, and so I thought they did very well. Cleaned up our passes a little bit, but it is a real transition because it's a faster, quicker game, and I think if you play on it more, you're more familiar with it. So but I thought we did considerably well for not having played on it yet this year.
We got here late in the match, but your girls were giving it all they had. There's that one late goal that happened in there.
Yeah, and we'd pretty much subbed out most of our defense. I mean, it was a good goal. She made a good shot, but I was really proud of how we played. I think the first 70 minutes was pretty much a battle the whole time. We kind of went dead in the midfield in the first half and kind of came back, but overall we had our chances to score and didn't quite put it in the net. But I'm pretty proud of how well we played. So.
You should be proud of them. Coach, you've got one of the few, a handful of A girls games that are teams that are sanctioned in this state. How is that working out for you?
Well, I think it's going to work out great for us in the coming years as we start playing teams our size. But it's a real challenge. We're not as deep as other teams, and so usually the first half we were really good. It's the depth that we lost or that we don't have. This year compared to last year, we're much deeper. We have 28 girls out this year. We pretty much picked up probably 10 extra girls, and so that's making a big difference. But it's the depth. Probably the two lineups are pretty even, and then they'll have about that extra 5-6 players. So
yeah, and you do have a lot of young players. So obviously building for the future with your program there.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm building for someone else because this will be my last season. I was really looking forward to coaching them the next couple of years, but some things came up in our family, and I'll be moving. So.
Oh, you're going to be missed there. One more question for you, Coach. With the sanctioning, one of the reasons that we hear from some of the schools is that they're not going with the sanctioned high school soccer is the expense. Do you have any familiarity with the cost for Groton or how they handled the cost of it and adding it on?
Yeah, I'm real familiar with it because I'm on the fundraising committee. So, Groton is a great community, and our people really came together. We put together a committee to raise money, and we just went to our local businesses and different people in town, and we raised money by selling sponsorships on our field. It cost us about, probably for both teams, probably about $6,000, both coaches, For last year we didn't keep any of our salary. I think both of us are keeping a little this year for expenses because we're buying things we need. So I think for a bigger school it is a more expensive. They have more longer trips, and I know Sioux Falls is battling that issue, but I think with some creative fundraising and some other things, it's a doable thing.
So the $6,000 for both teams covers both of your teams for travel and everything, or are there other costs outside of that?
We travel with our parents still, and so that's a cost that we haven't absorbed yet. I think probably $10,000 would cover both. We don't travel all that far. Sioux Falls is 3 hours, and our biggest trip would be going to Rapid, and Groton's one of those schools that we usually take a bus to a game full, and then everybody goes home with their parents. So having our parents transport isn't a huge issue most of the time. So.
All right. Well, thanks for taking some time with us at Soccer 605. You got a team full of girls that need to go get fed and hydrated before your next match. Best of luck, Coach, and we'll see you on the fields again.
Thanks, Carol.